So Donald Trump just told us that both he and the First Lady have tested positive for the coronavirus. How about we diagnose that for ourselves? Because having confidence in what our public officials tell us, like justice, matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So Donald Trump has told us that both he and the First Lady have tested positive for the coronavirus. Can we look at that claim through the lens of what else we know about Donald Trump? I think the Washington Post puts the latest count at about 28,000 lies told by Donald Trump. And no, that's not just during the Biden debate. That's during his 4 years as president. What does Donald Trump have at stake at this moment? Well, we know he's getting crushed in the polls. We know he's getting crushed in the court of public opinion as a result of, among other things, calling a white supremacist group to arms during the debate, right? The so-called Proud Boys, telling them to stand by and then immediately adding, because somebody's got to take care of Antifa. We know he's getting crushed financially. The recent New York Times reporting showed us that he doesn't pay any taxes into the United States Treasury. I pay taxes. You pay taxes. Yeah, Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes. We also know that Donald Trump has more than $300 million of personal loans about to come due, and he's broke. He's bankrupt. He can't pay those loans. We also know that Donald Trump is facing certain prosecution in both the federal courts and the state courts the minute he leaves the Oval Office. So, is this surprise claim that he's got the coronavirus the truth, or is it a lie? First of all, folks, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. However, in my 30 years as a prosecutor, you know what I did? I investigated, indicted, and tried plenty of conspiracy cases, and lots of other cases as well. Conspiracies exist. Conspiracies are alive and well. Frankly, they exist both outside the federal government and inside the federal government. Some of them last for years before they are discovered. You know, I tried a series of RICO conspiracy cases in federal court in Washington, D.C. against an organization that thrived for a decade, running their conspiracy without being detected by law enforcement. Conspiracies exist. Now, what do we have at this moment to back up Donald Trump's claim that he's got the coronavirus? Well, we have a doctor's note, and I'll get to that in a minute. But let's survey the history of some of the medical professionals who diagnosed or otherwise told us something about Donald Trump's health. Let's go back to the time of the draft, when Donald Trump got some doctor to say over and over again, oh, he's got bone spurs, so he can't serve the country. He can't join the military. He can play golf. He can bowl. He can do whatever else he sees fit to do. But, you know, he can't serve the country, right? Was that doctor's opinion reliable? Was it credible? Then we had this guy, right? Who issued letters saying he's in super duper terrific excellent health, got the strength of 10 men. Then we had Dr. Ronnie Jackson, former White House physician. Do you remember some of what Dr. Ronnie said about Donald Trump? I'm not making this up. Dr. Ronnie said he has, quote, incredibly good genes and it's just the way God made him. Thank you, Dr. Ronnie. He said that his, quote, cardiac health is in the excellent range, close quote. And then Dr. Ronnie said, quote, he's absolutely fit for duty and he might live to be 200 years old, close quote. These are real things that Dr. Ronnie said about Donald Trump. I'm not sure if he also diagnosed Donald Trump as being a very stable genius or not. I may have missed that one. So this is the history of questionable medical opinions that Donald Trump serves us up. And now we have yet another doctor's note from somebody named Dr. Sean Connolly, the current White House physician. And here's what Dr. Sean says, quote, I release the following information with the permission of President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. This evening, I received confirmation that both President Trump and the First Lady have tested positive for the SARS-CoV-2 virus, the coronavirus. I received information that they tested positive. From whom? Who tested Donald Trump and Melania Trump? Did he receive information from, I don't know, Jared? Hey, Doc, Daddy-in-law and Melania tested positive. Do a press release. We don't know. Is this lie number 28,001 or is this true? We don't know. But we can have no confidence in it, this latest doctor's note, particularly in light of the series of questionable medical opinions that Donald Trump has offered the American people over time. Can I issue a bolo? You know what a bolo is, folks? A bolo is police speak. Be on the lookout. It's something to keep an eye out for moving forward based on the information you have available to you right now. There are any number of possibilities about what's really going on here. Maybe Donald Trump really has the coronavirus. Maybe Melania Trump really has the coronavirus. And please understand, I will not mock or belittle their medical circumstances if they actually have the coronavirus. But that's going to have to be proven to us by independent, reliable, trustworthy information, not from this latest doctor's note and not from Donald Trump telling us, trust me, I've got the COVID. So when I had a witness tell me something as a prosecutor, I never just took their word for it. I wanted independent, reliable corroboration, something that supports, confirms, corroborates the accuracy of what the witness tells me. And when Donald Trump is the witness telling me something, oh, you can bet I want corroboration. I want independent, reliable evidence that it's true. Maybe if Dr. Fauci tested Donald Trump on live TV, ran the test himself, and vouched for the results that he is indeed positive, maybe then I would believe it. But I'm not believing it from Donald Trump's mouth. Not when Donald Trump is circling the drain. So let me issue a bolo, a be on the lookout, because there are a number of scenarios that we might see. One scenario is that in 2 or 3 weeks, Donald Trump walks out of the White House. He's healthy. He's fit. He's beaten the coronavirus. And then he tells us that the way he did it was by taking a miracle elixir. Maybe he'll call it Jarvanka juice. And you too can get some of this miracle elixir so you will never struggle with the coronavirus. Just 1995. But wait, don't order yet. There's more. That wouldn't surprise me, folks. That would be his latest, and perhaps he would see it as his greatest con, and his base would eat it up. Maybe we're going to see Donald Trump say, you know, because I'm battling the coronavirus and I'm struggling because I've been attacked by China and I am now infected with the plague, I'm going to step down. I'm going to hand the presidency to Mike Pence. I'll let him be the nominee. And then Mike Pence can pardon me for all federal crimes. So when Mike Pence loses in a landslide, as opposed to Donald Trump losing in a landslide, Donald Trump can blame it on who? Mike Pence. I was attacked by China with the plague. I wanted to go on, but I couldn't. Turned it over to Mike Pence, and Mike Pence lost because, my base only loves me. They don't love Mike Pence. And then he'll ride off into the sunset or fly off to Russia, who knows which. We could go through any number of scenarios. But I think what we need to start with is getting some reliable, independent information about whether, in fact, Donald Trump really has the coronavirus or not. Because until I get reliable information corroborated independently by somebody we can trust, then I am inclined to believe this is lie number 28,001. Folks, I hope you all will please stay safe. Please stay coronavirus free. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.